The law of sines. Here's what we give you. You can go ahead and just draw the picture. Some campers want to find the distance across the lake. They measure the angles as indicated, and the distance from the flagpole to the headquarters will be 400 meters. What is the distance from the headquarters to the beach house? So go ahead and draw that picture. Pause if you need to. So let's go and find the distance across the lake. So we're going to use the law of sines. So I'm going to say angle 40 degrees and side opposite is F. So we say the sine of 40 degrees over F, or unknown. Then we need to have another angle here, so that we can use the law of sines. So if you remember your 180 rule, you would add 40 degrees and 110 degrees, and you get 150 degrees. Subtract it from 180, and now we have our 30 degrees. So we can continue with our law of sines. So now we say the sine of 30 degrees over side opposite of 400. Now we use our cross multiplication and we'll solve this equation. So 400 times the sine of 40 degrees, F times the sine of 30 degrees. Solve this for F, so we divide both sides by the sine of 30 degrees. So 400 sine of 40 degrees over the sine of 30 degrees. Now you want to enter that in your calculator to find your length. So enter in 400 times the sine of 40 degrees and divide that value by the sine of 30. And what you should get is 514.2. So now we can go back up here and identify this as 514 meters. There's your first answer. The second piece that asks us, what's the distance across the headquarters to the beach house? So we use the law of sines again. So we're going to take 110 degrees, opposite will be H. And then you can choose either the F or the beach house. So I think this would still be the better choice, just so you don't have to worry about the approximation. So 30 degrees and then 400. So we say the sine of 110 degrees, where I got that, is right here. And then opposite will be H. Equals, and we pick another angle, and it's side opposite. So the sine of 30 degrees, and the side is 400. Now we use our cross multiplication and solve this for H. So H times the sine of 30 degrees equals 400 times the sine of 110 degrees. We'll solve this for H, so we'll divide both sides by the sine of 30 degrees. So enter your calculator, 400 times the sine of 110 divided by the sine of 30, and we get H to be 751.7 meters.